What is up, guys? Noob Thrifter back again. I'm on my way up to drill again. So we're making our stop at the Price DI and hopefully we can find something. So here we go. All right, guys, so just spent a little bit of time in there. I looked at the clock as I came out. I don't know what time it was when I got in, but I figure I'd probably spend about 30 minutes at each store, depending. But I was trying to figure that out as I'm getting ready to go hit these other stores. So anyway, I did not see any cards in there. There were no cards, but I did find this.
When I wake up in the morning and the alarm gives out a warning, I don't think I'll ever make it on time. By the time I grab my books and I give myself
yeah, I Saved by the Bell. I grew up on that. But I mean that box was tore up. You saw that, and I don't even know if all the pieces were there, so I did not buy that, although it would have been something for a nostalgia type thing. But I did also find this Kyle Seager bobblehead. Normally looks like Goodwill sold it for $3, and then it got redonated to DI for $2. But it's nice. It's actually still in the case. Let's see, or still in the package, and it looks good. All right, yeah, so check that out. Kyle Seager, number 15. It's still good. Nothing's broke. Looks like it probably never did get pulled out. There's the bat. But anyway, yeah, comps on that weren't too bad. I mean, I could maybe make $10, but even if I don't put it up, it's the Seattle Mariners and Kyle Seager, and it might just be something that I sit, on my desk or something. So let's get going to Spanish Fork. I want to try to hit all my stores that I normally hit on this trip, so let's get at it. All right, guys, so I just got to the Spanish Fork DI, so let's go inside and see if we find anything. All right, guys, so that was a bust here in Spanish Fork. So but they did change their books layout. Take a look here. And that's nice because it was so chaotic before, but at least now they've organized them again to where they're in specific sections by genre, kind of a thing, the business, the self-help kind of thing, religious. So I like that. So, but I didn't find anything here, unfortunately. So let's head up to, I believe, the Provo one. All right, guys, so the Provo one is closed. When I looked up the directions, it said temporary closed, but I thought I'd still drive past it, and it definitely is closed. So we're going to the American Fork one now. All right, guys, just arrived to the American Fork one, so let's go inside and see if we find anything. All right, guys, that was a bust. I thought I found a batting cage net at first. You'll see right here. But yeah, I was like, oh man, there's no way this is a batting cage net. And I had to look up the that brand real quick, and of course trampoline net popped up. So with that Propel brand. But anyway, bust here. I probably only got time to hit the Saratoga Springs one, but that's a nice one. I really like that one, so we're gonna head out to that one. All right, guys, just arrived to the Saratoga Springs DI. It's about 6:30, so I got time to run in there real quick and find out if we find anything. All right, guys, just went in there and I feel like I've got some success with the keyboards. I'm just gonna jump right into it. I found another keyboard today, and it's a Razer keyboard, and I'll show you the comps of this specific model. But I mean, it was only $5, so I'm hoping that it works. It's got both cables as if it's the light up one, just like everything, and it looks nice. I'll just have to clean it up. But yeah, they did not have any cards or anything like that, so bust as far as cards is concerned today. But I would say another keyboard is a successful day. I think I'm gonna try to go hit Savers. It's now 7 o'clock. That Savers is nearby and they close at 8, so I'm gonna go hit that one. Let's hit one more store and call it a day. All right, guys, so I used a different map app. I think I used Google Maps instead of my normal Apple map one. Anyway, yeah, it took me to the Draper Savers, not the one I really wanted to go to. This is usually the one I hit on the way home on Sunday, but I guess we're just gonna hit it today, so let's go in and see if we find anything. All right, guys, so went in there. I saw this binder. I want you to see. Saw this binder. Oops. There we go. Saw that binder. Couldn't see anything else. I could see that there was cards in it. I think if you see from this angle. Nobody around. Like, they're 10 minutes from closing. So I went around, looked around at all the other stuff, and found a bunch of Goosebumps books, and you'll see me searching through them right here, and some of the prices were all right, but after walking out I realized I think there was another Monster Blood 2. This one's pretty beat up, but I grabbed all. They had 2, 3, and 4 of the Monster Blood, so I picked those up, and then as I was coming back around, there was somebody at the counter, and so finally I got to take a look at the cards, and the price on this, $8. All right, $8. And I was like, all right, let me take a look at this. And she was like, they're not Pokemon cards. I'm like, okay, that's all right. Well, this looks like One Punch Man, if anybody knows that Japanese anime.
I'm just a guy who's a hero for the fun of it.
Pretty sure that's him, but these are actually a Union Arena trading card game, and this thing is stacked. I mean, you guys can see it. it's full. And yeah, I mean, I don't know if the $8, I guess, you know, I mean, I don't know, we could see what's up. But I saw that, I think I flipped to that one. That definitely is the character from One Punch Man. I don't know what Saitama. Oh, it says, oh, it says, oh no, these all say hero. Never mind. At any rate, I picked it up. $8. Was it a good deal? I don't know. But there we go. That's the end of day one of my trip up. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And tomorrow we'll be hitting up a few more of the Deseret Industries up near the base like normal. And hopefully we can find some more stuff. What is up, guys? Day two. It's Saturday. And just got out. So I'm at the DI that is in Layton. And we're gonna go inside and see if we find anything. All right, guys, so just went in there, and I'll put right here what little bit of what I saw. Didn't find any cards. Did see the Hot Wheels. And I don't know where these guys are coming up with these numbers. I don't think any of those are special or anything by any means. But anyway, yeah, I found one little book for me, again, to add to my collection. But other than that, nothing else. So I'm gonna hit the Savers. I think I'm gonna skip Goodwill because I want to hit the MPS store again and check out, maybe buy a box of cards over there. Like I did last time. So let's go. All right, guys, just got back from in there and did not see any cards. I'll put up here a couple of the things that I did see, but at the end I found a couple books. I won't go over those just because those are all personal. Everything I think I found today was personal, but I did find this that I wanted to share. A flag case, and yeah, I actually found at this one another one, a similar one, and bought it here as well. But I definitely, being in the military, anybody that knows anything about flags, they're gonna, you know, you got to display those. So I'm gonna hit MPS, which is across the street there, and we'll go see if we can find anything. All right, guys, so I just ran into the DI that's up in where am I? Anyways, I just ran up to this one. I got here like with 15 minutes and ran straight over to the collectibles, and as you'll see right here, there was one little pack and $10, and I definitely wasn't gonna buy that one. But anyway, so I barely made it, like I said, and walked around real quick, didn't see anything else. But I think I'm going to run over to the Entertain Mart, and I don't know if I'm gonna buy any more bricks just because of that last deal, knowing that the middle was pretty much all old cards. So, but I still want to go look, so let's go check it out. All right, guys, that was a bust. I'll pop up a little snippet right here of me looking at some of the little things that they had in there, like those eggs. I forgot to mention when I was over at MPS, because I had to rush, that they had the egg, one of those same eggs, and I think it was $15. And I don't know what Walmart sells it for, so I'm gonna run over. Walmart's right next door. I want to see if they have any. But yeah, I'm gonna go check that out. looked at MPS. I looked at a couple other boxes, and just none of them really stuck out, so I didn't purchase any of them. So anyway, I'm gonna run over to Walmart, see if they have any of those eggs, and then I'll be calling it a night. All right, guys, it is Sunday, and I'm on my way home. So like always, we got to hit the Savers. I don't know if my voice sounds weird. I actually ran a 5K this morning, and I haven't done anything like that for a while, and yeah, I'm dead. So my throat's a little sore. But yeah, I'm at the Savers, and let's go in and see if we find anything. All right, guys, just got done in there and didn't see any cards. Even went through the ties. For some reason, this went into slow motion mode, but I did find Josie Kilpack books, and I'll put that picture right here. But anyway, gonna head off to the next one and see if we find anything. All right, guys, just arrived, and this is, I think, Medville, but there you go. So let's go in and see if we find anything. All right, guys, didn't see anything in there. It's kind of disappointing. But anyway, I'm ahead of schedule, which is nice. I got out a little bit early, but I'm gonna head over to the Draper one, and then maybe I can hit the one in Utah County that I didn't hit on the way up because I was trying to hit those DIs. So let's try to do that. Let's go. All right, guys, so I made a last minute decision not to go to that one in Draper because that's one I hit on the way up, and I didn't want to hit that same store twice. So I decided to push forward, come down to Orem to the Savers down here that I didn't hit on the way up. So that's where we're at now. So let's go inside and see if we find anything. All right, guys, so just finished going in there, and that's going to end the trip. No cards, so I'll end with just those whatever the name of that brand of cards was. But I did find another Josie Kilpack book, so I think I'm on a roll with that. But anyways, so that's going to be the end of this video. I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and catch you on the next one.